94.7 Asempa FM so ne Ekosiisen dwumadi no asugusu a wutie no ma yenna mu nyina ase ne yensan mama kwa babie se maka yen ho amayako asan so aba. There is more to talk about. Now, unim say at the start of the show, me de to manim say eneno. Some of our listeners are sending in videos and pictures of the state of roads in their area, especially after say insuone talk akra ewon kran ha. And I would want to invite Muamute, you know, say, Momra Facebook, Asempa 94.7 FM, your page on Facebook, Monko YouTube, Asempa 94.7 FM, your channel on YouTube, na Enti, the who sees here, your new Botiano, and one, we cry, Brofo, we can't say, Gallio. Yeah, where the gully erosion, a Greek. JHS. Now more erosion, types of erosion, gully erosion in the, and this is supposed to be a choir. I was saying, or man so a feel. In the emergency, what have baby? Okay, no be park your baby no anantiaba. Where ye Botiano, new Botiano, a choir that nkofo fie nim enono. It is terrible if there is any better word than Kamiyusu. But this is very, 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 very bad. You know, it comes back to the conversation I have FIA inner city roads. And yes, in major, Kobotiano, for example, at the major highway, Enam, Kaneshi through Odoko, Udichemu, Sakama, Nebefa Malam, Eko, West Hills, Echem, Eko Wage, and Adeno, Equino Eye. But when you branch here, and even for Botiano, no. O branchy room baby a sa junction Dome junction I fa ko ofi on crowd the saying it Botiano junction unya room Botiano junction ma ye kwan ne kakra ba say the whole world there ma fa kwan ye kwan bone so pa ye wo ko Dome fia e kwan bi pa ni na nsuo asan ato na nsuo na ato no obehwe de afia kwan na ye in the area we pass ukraka Charlie ukraka obese de afam and I don't know say eba ne bibi say ya we cry be under urban roads. It is a urban roads engineer in that municipality, no omo ya aware, is this beyond the budget of the assembly? If it's within their budget, then what can they do immediately? Say ombe kwa jiso ombe fail sa pathway because and I don't know your experience as well. Say woot yeah baby also video now you understand and appreciate the story well. Now what my yenso yet to me and I tell you or more a war that new Botiano area ne dear yeah or more quine party and shadan koi a quine home sem party and Oshed the insurance was sign a year it further exacerbated the issue. Ama any ayinyai papa adding and we thought say your listener now will show you in sa video win and also Sunday and never say iyi na mu nyina nso mu bi and on this note the best urban routes for especially in the Botiano Hokra na Ganden what's the municipality? It's Ga West, Gas Central, okay. Into the municipal urban road engineer, no, Omonshe, at least they should go around now. Omonshe mwa immediately umbet mediama residents are ewoho because we dear any enyai papa. And I'm told say nipa na that area and majority of them were cut off after saying so the etoye. Member of Parliament being the Honorable Sylvester Tete. Honorable Akwaba, Ekosiisen Suni.
Obi, Mida was it. Yamin Shao. Any producers. Any Apa Moye. The chair is before you know, to Botiano in the Shamafo. For.
Okay. And Rana, your listeners need be a wall constituency Sunday videos after saying Suni toy, you know. Acquire ko mu fie ni omu area the aye and I'm told say we near new Botiano area ho. Honorable, it's terrible, Very, very, very terrible. Meaning say about to attention that's what me about pro aqua said the Nioma SCIR.
Obi, let me say on your show, yeah, I've been an advocate of this problem. I work on every Monday, me ba or me
Yes.
can once Saturday and offer. Na me wo Adum TV. Me can home FM extensively. Me ni producer Dominic Kisi Yeboah. Ọman hene me ni wo mo afre minister. Ma bon devil every platform because so etie for etimia. Omo be ho say enya de a me tutu na se kra kwan bia so. Me ya aware. In fact, me wo video documentary am yankasa ma ye me office as a member of parliament. And so to we ye MPP a o tie me. Pictures are mo show ono. Me there are two MPs platform so MPP majority platform so every member be able to madam there. Now then say the minister for roads wa mame anoba me ne wo ka say municipal engineer me ne no aye juma my aye estimate of the roads I call regional urban road directory akwa kudru minister of roads the table so and then at least immediately you hear about 25 to 30 kilometer stretch of roads that about to solve a problem in the areas who we areas you capture another 25 kilometer emergency project no you capture and the obi problems this year you aware you can want them but last year minister for roads and highways Esuma the then urban roads director now is the chief director at the ministry we are aware of the problems that you go through all the processes to do the proper assessment of the situation akwaku drew minister table so the bomb pie say and the ya no minister to anamo na solve problem that nipa owo so
but based on more engagements no a idea or something concrete and has a contractor being appointed sanyo man he na more doing that process or mama when you have information
so we share baby to say new Botiano
yes
we share baby to say Fennel Hospital we share baby to say Ajasco all the way to the West Hills Mall through Rectum. These are those that you capture young awardee contract no
okay.
And for the commitment to do the assessment in the engineers are here. I can say you be awarded contract, There are places in the constituencies no you awarded contract, Our contractors had not come to site. This was our back, but they just assembly we fee road so. So these are challenges FCC and there. Now me every platform I mean no, you can't want them obedi me one dance.
Do you feel say this problem will define your tenure as member of parliament? Now, they are getting this done, no, for you, a more of an existential thing. Say, was saying yes, based on the trust among Funya, this is something they're expecting me to do, and I'll go at every length to ensure say it's done.
Obi, Mami can't me by my nature wouldn't know. At least, meaning say 1 year, 3 months in office. Airport my year acquire who work constituency or no. Obi, meaning say yes, about defining my re-election as a member of parliament. About what the mamufonu to almost the case. So I'm pretty much aware. Say a problem I was say a resolving not only for my re-election, but of course for the good people of Botiano English and Manfuma, also would deserve their fair share of the national cake.
Into the 25 kilometers, because it will eventually come down to resources and the availability of resources.
Yes.
Based on Juma initial assessment engineers na do we know how much we are looking at to fix 25 kilometers no?
Obi, we share the nature of roads a war horse is here. With these 25 kilometers, we are not looking at anything less than 300 million cedis.
Wow. 300 million Ghana cedis.
Ghana cedis, yes.
Hey.
Yes, Obi. A hawkwine, no, and yeah, also because of the topology of the plane. Nyama, it was assessment engineers here, no, Obi. Osha, then another minima, Menokasa, yeah. Okay, canning in Aboma, you don't need less than 300 million cedis to take this route. It's a capital intensive.
Yeah, I can see that because mehu another shot. We don't put a picture. Apparently, we no my drains no on both sides. Na a quine kasano. Where I think it's cut off. There is nowhere. Baby,
a hono. Drains now hono.
Yeah.
A Coastal Development Authority. And a year fair, drains now support to residents. No. Drains are more year no. Said ye a hono in Sioni toy no. A who drains in Nabubuno. And the Jumano, and yet a Juma at that home. Obi to me, Professor MP, who graded and your road that you graded money sustainable. Obi who cried 2 years ago, Yaya National Star as a modern, but they are not.
Yeah.
Or Koya intervention in Silba put a dream in a buoy. And now I know Kasai, the perennial broadcasting road, and a yes challenge pano, and that's Aquino, Yatumi Ayahwejuma.
Okay.
So these areas, maybe I make a want to say, I'm an advocate for my constituents. Irrespective of where I stand, I will advocate for them. Yeah, be. Yes, let's say areas that move pictures, videos, we need an intervention. Because them call for her obi. Womu and to drive a car to their homes. You can't go. Even if you are driving a Land Cruiser, you can't access those places. So a problem. Sikasem, yes, it's Sikasem. But you best say, Abain, in him say, Minister of Roads, what share the no, definitely they will come to our aid in the process.
Yeah. I understand how you feel, and I mean, we'll continue with the advocacy. Now, I say, Omanfo some relief because it's. I can only imagine, say, that area what I would be going through, and we'll continue with the advocacy though, to see if we can bring relief to the people there. Why?
Madam, Papa, moi, who producer, Dominic, on him Jamaica or Tiho, Meda or my Henia say, Wabaho Abaye, so war, and full problems are a war. Obi Bia, Wakabi, look, Mammy more Nipami, no, the honorable Kennedy Japan. Me last rally, I was red top, or no Abaho, or who are done you go, or they are done you go as in East Legonita Saco. Now, more quite dear, Semiti have me for Abama party there. No one can have a now was draw the attention of the Minister for Roads. Me ba Parliament, Honorable Kennedy Japan, and Mia Mrs. Cynthia Mamley Morrison. Omabwa Papa, any opportunity they speak to the Minister on behalf of the good people of Botian or English Amafro. So my advocacy, I know that my colleagues in Parliament, Honorable Suli Sanit, everybody what you call Abaho, I can want them to support my advocacy for the improvement of roads in the constituency. If I mean, members of Parliament in the constituency, they are more than 18.
Oh, really? 18 MPs?
That constituency.
18 MPs?
Yes.
Wow.
Including ministers of state.
Hey, and that's a whole caucus. I wasn't pushing for.
Yes, seriously.
Okay. Anyways, honorable, my nase. Why? Yeah, that's it. Bibiania, your best science wedding. That's Sylvester Tete. That's an area. I said, yeah, what kind of?
Area 101.
Yeah.
Or yeah, a typical Ghana village community. In Jangano, or near Jamestown. It's under the jurisdiction of Jamestown, Manje.
Okay.
Nah, those are their villages.
Okay.
Nah, it was a farming fishing community. I'm very close to Goma.
Okay.
No, uninhabited. But I call you there Kukunodo one GBC. Ne Ghana Telecom or
one must not Osisiwa.
One I don't know.
Okay.
Go to my there. Modern day fa war Dakuman.
Okay.
Then can war but Asuro belongs to GBC.
Okay.
Then
I wanted to offer broadcasting.
Broadcasting. No, you want my 11. No, what you see, Argentina. And Sana, then you go down, then you get to Aplaku, then Botiano, then Kukrubite, then Tunga. Then you get to Nyanyanu Kakraba, then you go to Adadie. That is just behind Kaswa. When you know you're uninhabited, those areas in your friend Mango line from Sakamine. A swampy area. In your Kampa, in your Ramsey site.
Yeah.
That's where it should be situated. I'm sure the Ogodu baby Professor Mus or Ma or the marketee some of the areas as Ramsey site.
Okay.
Nah.
But anyway, there's somebody on the line. Okay. I love the history bit. One of the residents of the area, quite outspoken, Charles Owusu. Charles, Akwabana, it is saying.
Obi, maybe also. Na, nekate onyame na famudie. Akadi ni pam so baye.
Videos are show ama etiefo ne ahwefo ehu on Facebook live no. What area ho real say ya na hote.
Obi. The kind of mamen shell. Na Minister Uncle Alote or studio na.
Yeah, our studio yes.
Okay, mamen shell Uncle Alote. Na etiefo ne ahwefo so a ehwe wina mamen shell wina. I hold a meeting. Na I wholesome. The Gilisa one videos will be.
Yes.
And I want pictures in Subi. The answer I will say the history in our Washam. But we are not talking about history. The reality now is a minute to be possible waterlock area.
Yes.
And the new coin maybe I'm yes, sir. Usha ye hospital is here. Ultra what for more. Now you turn like I say, Ufa on writer. Now Oba Botiano.
Yes.
Now the kind of before we the dancing. Any between with the dancing any West Hills morning. And now feeling kwa. And I think that before I make out an okra. In Sutobia, most only free slow. Na abeta kwan nti nipa eko second posto sekasro o efike posto eba akra o na obi aka until sep insu metwe insu no so twi a na identity abegu there was a road near 3 lanes na abet take 2 lanes no for maybe a month obi a ne ho hwe na akwa 3 lane na traffic heading up so. Now, I don't say, what free will we in Chino? Now, you turn a walk up, Botiano. Obi, it's all about order. I'm telling you, say, Cassa, you see a gun of war. Would be too many. And then we have a question we say. If you say, now we are outside prepared, so area on them. Or I can't change the own Pia Toa, now you be men find your money. I feel we can't tell me, say, what to our witch and everything there.
Yeah.
But then, because I want to baby, I fat over lane. I will more human being than us, man. Baby, I find that Dana over lane, I fat no. I want you need a china, and I do they pay more tax than us, man. Baby, I said no will be there emergency. I'm not sure so fair ambulance. Ambulance be to be do all the funny for but not to do hospital.
On to me, a quiet way this ambulance to me, ma.
And wouldn't say, Nyankopon here so. Obi azulu kofi anajo no be quite attach your kwanswa. What you imagine woman here? Because what is so bad, say, won't to be for baby. And I thought that, in so to a car, no, won't to be who do you feel, but won't to be called feel money. So, talk and not saying, Yamaya Madon. Me do feel about 45 minutes when we start here. And I wonder how I'm committed to maybe do with fee. Apart from study, higher no, or car, so crown maintenance, and so I ask them, Obi, if you can't be going to me, come feel, what I came up with me fear, and got an idea, no. One to me, cross upon what could you fear when I hear, saying so told, says so, what didn't come on here. What even I? Now, I know somewhere, I want about 200 and say, where are sitting MP? Well, a member of this government. So, your opposition party, you can so, and you may call by Muno, make a capture and fee me. Now, me party near by Munchi, and I'm a be an area, ISA. We don't have a single lane, type of area. But let me say, sir, you are like a buy, and a broadcast area. At least I to extend that could do baby. By a hobby, this is on tire road book, and the iron gutters. And waiting who can so fast to crack, kakra. I can't why. Obi, Miss Strong watching now 4 a.m. If you crack 3:30 a.m. Now, and college and Kwanwa on my way for Pekka after Wodoma school. Sakwa Wokuska, everybody. Now, when a dog bay no bring your money mine, so over so many money. I mean, yes, I mean, what you mean, I said, yes, so, said, then I me would, yes, she said, oh, baby, I yet see one car. Maybe feel bang. What do you call it? God Traditional Council. We have the acting president of what of God Traditional Council. Neo
Tinto. Okay.
Yes.
And the palace.
Bese Manche. I think Bese Manche. Yes.
Bese Manche Palace. No.
Wait, Bese Manche Palace. I want to. Before that Gamanche, not to know acting president. They said the Gamanche, and you want a Bese president. A Bese Manche.
That we almost say Sempe Manche. Yes, Sempe Manche.
Sorry, me on Manche. Me young kind to Manche. Sempe Manche. I mean, what artist? Natasi, free or baby, I cried down some of the idea. That's what it is. Now, shop and you pay area. It's a confidential to be intimate. I didn't money, but because me, you got it. And to say, so from you, Sanamano. She said, the Aquan Toby. What am I a bridge at Okachi? So when you pick up the Asamato, we do get another way you have to small faster. Of course, we are not yet to come. Because we're not got to another gap beam. And for how long are we going to live with this? For how long? The benefit I didn't say a tin crank, Yantibadio and crank and get it. You knew So we are who are central region and now baby. Even if it's whatever region or we are also Ghanaians. But the Latino, any pet will boom over 100,000. Now, no million to 40. But we are flagging sea of water region. We have found a budget in my prima budget in party. The door of channel. See, if you see a discussion, studies many years. Because the Nipa told ya, yes, yes, about channel. Yes, to see a Nipa. Yes, can you have something better 10 times in the night? Every day, that's all the sumo. I think.
Mene mo MPD in Komosi here, not say based on initial assessment engineers ne be ye no. Omo hwe akwan a enye wo honi nyina so omo ka so omo ye ni nyina in total na be 25 kilometers. 25 kilometers of roads and Omoshe. By no, they would need nothing less than 300 million Ghana cedis. 300 million Ghana cedis to be able to fix it. In the still, and remember down to resources and the availability of resources to do it. Eho NSC ababedu.
See, so the young team can say aban in your coin na mine. No, what kind of side can say will not be fair to government. But at least your major road back will be at me connected.
Okay.
And for the first, maybe I just have one crime again. What you so now do junction and be all pipe of fee. And there's a benefit for the woman and out to be. Into a couple 100 million Ghana system. You then ya. Into your one. And we are not saying so almost 60 coin will be but the end while I face a coin. At least one major road back one.
One major road, no, I know a free to him.
Oh, a free, baby.
Yes.
Somewhere 1 kilometer.
Yeah, under 1 kilometer from junction, Hono.
Sure.
At the bus for Hoka Crano.
And he's not on but twasso. Not that he's only new with a planet door. But at least, one would have drawing. And to make much as I had my plan bit made a fact. Maybe to a certain extent, to be a crowd drive will be my beginning quantity. I'm a Obi. And it's not trying to quite a few. Oh, if you want to be few. And I mean, that's not my. What's the Nika? You be a Timothy. Now, I felt to be a.
Okay.
Oh, I'm not sure what me help you to come and ye. And you have seen the pictures. And that's the reality. What I'm a and no, now was a China car, Cossay, Quanum, Nakana Boko. Yes, you move for baby before. When I say take you less than 10 minutes for me fee to Johnson, it will take you over 30 minutes to get there. And then saying 30 drivers association, and no station booking fee attack, no matter a walk, no matter no baby, no matter failing. And so, I know ruling out to go because there's no gutter. About that, Obi, I have to tell some. So you'll be going to get a cat across, and then, sir, and you bring them a cassa.
Yeah, but Obi suggestion our dear about Charles, and we have a final question. I'll say, Obi, ask Charles. He just said over 100,000 residents live in that area. Why can't the residents get together and contribute to start some emergency work themselves on the road? And no more saying.
Obi, before I make cut now, it is a pattern. Yes, the landlord association for the 2 o'clock to talk all better no man. No one hear some reform what? Because you say in a dinner, what kind of honorable say we have about 300 million Ghana cedi. I'm not sure say you between 300 million Ghana cedi from your home. But I think you between you be. And it's a buying cry but okay. But some someone saying fear will be Muncheku and I would just import. Now buying some funny game, Obi. I'm telling you, I'm buying a one come the 2 crazy to a metria. When the reason why I'm think of phone to you name the same to you live because the development in quantity but yeah, I didn't see the metria. And this are buying a BB no support to BB. Yeah. Why not? Think of 40 better crack it. Because if you now if you come to do something go fear, and you fear now, so the some fast one is saying. I feel what you also come no, as what I'm saying. And the America they want to be kakra. Definitely. Me sure say yeah, it is the obey say oh me tria na buy na so here because on the fast na buy na fast. And the buy initiative we are ready. Say that boy buying. Now obey your plan na mine because otherwise getting cranky and think cranky.
My uncle Alote can be binti jina so. Yeah. Yeah, Odinado.
I will advocate for the one what it is the area. Ewa oye kuku kese all round. Nganu nja plaku botiano ne Catholic funa waye.
Okay.
Waye farming, crop farming or cash crops or what do you call it. Enyima baby orche abanusu the tenants there or the landowners needs to sit down with the assembly. Now assembly and then there if it is above them will be share minister for roads. Nenche from broadcasting hall. Will to construct one road from there down to DVLA then you can get one side of the road because most of the in there in canon na ye wadam mbeya wodi edan nazi wo mbeba wodi edan nazi nti owo na nche wutu dam mbeban enwa na fisu okodu baby na English phone na what tonto assassinity something happens that but they also need to say civil engineer be or architect be or one so as association within that area one brought together then when you appeal you have to go to the assembly and tell them because at the end of the day you pay property rates. The current government is going to depend on property rates for the assemblies.
And the minister himself is on that. We're afraid up there. Okasa, Roads and Highways Minister. Honorable Amwakwata, me bachote menka akwaba.
Yeah, media, me too kapapa.
Okay. Now, apomi ya there.
Onyami adom madaruma. There be more from you know.
Yeah, Danya me ase. Where the other yen shadan say womre, but ya no English ya man from your friend is saying, but ya no inside ne acquire ye hu from videos I en saka and yen the honorable.
Yes. Obi Mr. Mahi na me hu minia alotengo.
Yes.
Michiano Papa, Michiamina, Alotena, Metin, and Kate. And after programming, we are Mr. on-prem Yankasa.
Okay.
Michiamuna,
Ejoso.
On mind, Asempa, drew a year, be our Ghana. That and now CBB the team that you are me at the moment Makana me bomb my passion.
Yeah, that's
now come on company my follow papa ni American ni awon kani na no correct akwanya war industry amount for any area of bottom home na enyenika na enye sana obi ape na nipa nye na opinya na winya Ghana ko exhaust nti ye no nkakrakra mati ni am offer MP no ekasa metie na
yes
and me offer back the advocate for the maintaining on functioning my and maintain the but Nema meaning offer can that Nema say a month of my effort to English amount from area na onga kwan enye ni Britain papa and so maintain that say area mu emabuni ade adimracha won tem eye papa bi shishi tight say ni hu bi ni eye sabi enema ene emra ebo ebura me go on a bus but despite that we won't take them for granted now Senior China for proof and you see a distance of 1,000 miles starting with President Akufo-Addo Aban Senior tackle with Ghana and liberation a new it's only a question of time. English about you identify network here, but yeah, engineer Takumo, you could take inventory war na ya estimate ni American war FBA so ade say mejina ye dikan president amenu so ori na ye nyina ade o me ya tenisa na wo hwe ye nyina so ni ye bibi aso mejina president amenu mejina aban amenu na me the privilege that I have the president Akufo-Addo so for me share akwan hunen ma assure the people of English amountful that any for piano on my the next 3 weeks to 1 month on behunia ebe happening.
Honorable, say between 3 weeks and 1 month
to 1 month. Next week, a program share information many from that area. No, a whole country a Bawe, Ninyama. If Easter bar, I think either Tuesday or Wednesday. No, Miankasa meeting. Eko area ho so a program I schedule for your next greater Accra and then you call inspection for certain areas from Tema to the new road from Independence Square to Tema. You know we are durating the road. No, through Lungwa Toshi, Yayenu Dua carriage.
Okay.
And then you call area hotel, any the interchange, Yayenu Lungwa barrier. Okohesen Yaduma, Koso, any PS near there, ever out near there, within the next few months, no, area moving Ebetsa. My next schedule. Greater Accra visit. Is that English
amount from? Okay.
But we any idea?
Okay.
And Obi follow me. Onyame Buatna by between Tuesday, Wednesday. Say yes, my na everything say na ye das no tiatia. No, member mukra amami obi abejoini meeting. Say edu honamka onyame kra buamina meeting nyawu obi ankasa na oman no one of you go anka many bet na mumedi machi anyasa follow me.
Okay.
Either Tuesday or Monday afternoon. Mesai after na most station kasiye minimum di come from English amount from and many MP and echo any municipal chief executive or also Rebecca home any say mun sending me the name of Nia Onimo Kasano, the advocate no
Charles Owusu
Mesem.
Okay.
Charles
Owusu, yes.
Oh, Charles.
Yes.
Oh, Charles. Oh, and meant to me and the Tifano by the voice.
Okay.
Okay. Charles, Medini of a chi. Now, Yena, Uncle. No, now, Yakoa, Greater Gra, and yet, Hong Kwana, Sabio, Aquan, Bonnie, Ewo, Roma. But baby, yeah, tackle Nina Maku. Mr. Senior Dick and Kaya, no.
Okay, it's honorable Inti. Visit way no. Visit way no more share. Okay, into more share the extent of damage to the roads. Now,
no, yes, and that is one to turn. So on the estimate number.
Yes.
No, and I want the information, no, but the first senior Hotiana, sir, urban roads engineers now a cover on the above, but senior Hotiana, no, it require major intervention. And the one said, the Mimi Mugua, I don't go with only urban roads engineers. So because urban roads program. No, so me move up. Federal roads engineers come home. Highway engineers. They even chief director himself account, and they are all engineers. Oh, and the senior mete bawe any amount for me that area no. Even though engineers, you know, acquire inventory, ama through that, you know, at least obia to me what the ground conditions are, you know, any scope of works are here, but senior what you manu tackle no liberation.
Okay.
It is say you now. Now other engineers, you know, sabi we think Nyanseni Obakupo team. Now other engineers, you know, I confirm near one dia banu. You know, then we subject it through the procurement process, you know. And you better fast tracking, you know, you better use procurement method within 4 weeks. In time because 1 month time, you know, within 4 weeks, you know, you better me contractors are constantly. But yeah, a young area when he said, no, people are talking about it. And what's no about up? Sanya, yen to me tackle Ghana, no sooner simultaneously. But there be a problem. Be no, young engineers throughout the country. And so, yeah, baby, I will be a new problem. We see baby. And yet demonstrations, I have already said it. Oh, yeah, demonstration. Now, oh, shit, now a corner, you know, who say no, maintain what here.
Okay.
But baby, like this area, on say about up. Now, you say a whole panel, but so once you say you for, I'm not here. A member will spend a member of baby, or baby, and your Berman see Obia. And so one say,
hello? Hello, Honorable. Okay. Unfortunately, Honorable Ahomanatiko, but we'll see if we can get him back on the line. Yeah, share to me at once. But we say good evening, Obi. Today is my son, John Osaberema Kojo Ajikum's birthday. We ask God to shower him with his blessings and grant him wisdom. Ain't John Osaberema Kojo Ajikum. Anyway, with a happy birthday to you. We have a full house now. Make us say Mordecai at the chairman Aloteje Corps in Canada. Kojo Eduasare, honorable former MP for Adentan constituency, currently Ono Eye director of special duties at the NDC. Yes.
Amagwata.
Yes.
Mazo road from Cape Coast Efutu. Efutu, Cape Coast Efutu through the Efutu Secondary School to Mampong. Was a ma RAI. You wonder why shall see be a Jumakaka or Brassy or KEA Commander
Edina
Iguavo Abrim. Na Brassini Abrim. Road in you. The one you
contractor in your site.
Contractor in your site. Until Mr. Urama Quata. The Moon Road, a very important road there. Say, in one of the Prasu, other areas, almost about 3-4 districts. So, Monfan, Cape Coast, Itre Bridge, 40 Biswawa. That is the route that they can pass to. To Atabazi to Takradi.
Okay.
And it's a very important road. When Dr. Atukwashi was the Minister for Roads and Highways, or migrated them road onto Highway Road.
Okay.
Mogudu Kotama contacted into my women road in Ase. And yes, sir.
Yeah, on Vancani Road.
On Vancani Road, no.
Okay. Honorable Kojo Eduasare Akwaba, not saying.
Obi, Yamia Domboko.
Yamiase.
Krona, I say Jijabisa.
Kroma is your own.
Ejija. Shambles.
The Gumi, you know. Or you may be more, you may be Ready to tell.
Chairman, Mpocho, Jelmon Kasa.
No, me actually enjoy conversation.
Members, members, no Kasa grounds.
Okay.
Members, members, they know the seat up. Oh, yeah, quasi. When you oh, the year of no roads.
Oh, that means in the area. Chairman of the Canadian.
Oh, please, he's my friend.
Independent.
He's my friend, but please don't be saying this. Oh yes, I have a man for
goes out, even for goes out from
when I want to
you see, a very subjective.
Absolutely.
one side of the the asphalt.
Honorable Amakwata is a very good friend of mine.
Oh, okay.
We were in Parliament together. I have so much respect for him, and he has so much respect for me.
Keep respecting him.
And no, I don't have a problem with that. And it will be difficult for me to say anything negative about him. No, yes, sir. But you see, the facts on the ground, no, and so there are discussions. It is a Okase is the best minister. Like subjective because he's a nice man. What I say in that terms, you know, Okasa, I can agree with you because he's that type of person. Who call him and I say, who approach you, and I be being a phone friend, and it's our way now. Compared to others, he's in a different or a different person.
Yeah.
Or you're very receptive and ready to, open up and all of that, and listen to you and all of those things. In that regard, when you say he's the best, I can agree to a very large extent. But I live in Accra, and Accra roads, were problems. And I can agree with him. Say, simultaneously. But some of them are policy driven. Some of the reasons why we are having challenges with our roads, are policy driven. Why am I saying that? If you cap the district assemblies, you can say IGF ni sa wenanka. They solve small issues about various communities, problems. Anka sa botiano issue ya yeki. Anka every year, sa routine maintenance ananka assemblies ni ye. Omuyano kakra. It wouldn't have aggravated to this point. In so kakra toye edu baby edu. You understand? And if you juxtapose that with most of the issues around the city, and the same issue. The same issue. Roads are anka district assemblies patchy. The minor contractors in the various assembly etuyaka. They don't have the funds to do that anymore. As I said, free baby for like central whatever to come and fix it. And that is why we have the problems we are facing right now. So, because every year, in Soto we are pair. Routine maintenance. Both say patchy, both say area, small contractors, pick up, and Abone, your friend saying drums of, you kind of saying quota, egum, small ramp. Any rollers you talk about digi within an hour or two. Now area kakra na ya bibi. This time you don't see that. Into small portal no start here. Egumwa na etre 1 year twam isuato na insonati na another year asaba na asabe biem ne kikaka ho. That is a challenge. So for me, I think say 25% to say and they are copy from the
DACF.
DACF. No, it should go back. It will go a long way to make Amoakwata's job easier, so that he can concentrate on the major highways, trunk, feeder, whatever, urban roads, networker, because he cannot leave those big jobs and come and be fixing, excuse my, small roads. This has those times in our days. We even had assemblies that owned their own, your friend saying,
excavators,
back when they say grader, any rollers. What happened? What happened? Then all of a sudden, assemblies are attention. They are totally immobilized. Nothing goes on that you can fall on assembly to fix. Please, and like I said, a policy issue. You cannot blame the minister for it, in as much as he will try to do his best. This particular policy has become counterproductive to whatever year of roads and the second year of road. Most of the city, whatever, a year of no maintenance.
Chairman Kojo Boatena German, and so the constituency chairman for the NPP. New Joabin North in Koforidia. Chairman. Oh, I say you. At the same. I think it's better.
It's okay. Yeah, we're done. Now, I want to say, you're looking good. Looking good. Now, boy, you mama, my sir. When you're road minister now, on also tuna numutu. Kakakawa. Wa baba kan ho asem. Nti I say that is sure. But I mean, like everybody is saying, Ramakwata no nija na no edin. So what I say, because he said according to say, my team will be a road. Obi mi boa. Road baby. The last time I was saying something, now I told you na Ghana for and I didn't know cancer. Okay, I said, I can't studio has say at a certain time, crown. That particular pressure, the president of the land should have appointed himself as a minister of infrastructure. And I'm saying TV that and but that's what Ouattara did. Ouattara, twice of the ministry, Oba Afufra security was paramount to him. He appointed himself as a minister of defense. And he picked up a coordinator, somebody like Amoakwata, not Tainechi. So what I say. And then when he decided to build infrastructure, when he was building that road cutting across the river, now nobody called Adieno. Appointed him as a minister of infrastructure. So that so that he takes a full responsibility and see how they can develop the state. And because our president, you before I become minister, holding the technical, I come back to you direct. So you shorten the time and get the work done quickly. Sometimes some negotiations now what between the one I got just a master idea we need boy they mean to us. The confidence of the investors can probably will tell you say, yeah, any president like Okasa, president will be to have a mummy. Because sometimes most of the government projects mean at time you debate to crown see a problem. Into investors make Ghanaians or mukomu and we're projecting about 10 years. So what I say, into the money be brenu, the price in the idea Ekosiisen. Meanwhile, that's what I'm making is an evidence everywhere. We be a Juma 5 years in Tianica. What do you expect? Assume it's a cotton roller, Alfred Bruchet at $2 per at the rate of maybe 4.1, and then look at the dollar rate. Why do you expecting the person to have his money? These are some of the things leadership could easily get involved, cut down the timeline, make sure say at the end we are so quickly. You can do twice as many. There be a can share the amount involved. There be the last 3 days I was sitting down and thinking about Ghana budget since independent. Obi, I can tell you 50% go waste. 50% of the nation budget. Now see Okroma. 50% they go waste. Waste means what? Because I did about to me to now bet you 2 cities, you know. What na ama and otua 100 times of it. Did they be able to borrow? Some be able to. A bunch of the back indebtedness. And once you are moving forward and all those things, we must take pragmatic actions and make sure that we can get it done quickly, like the Kojokai. Tell me, it's not PWD or Homiba. You could see the field engineers. In fact, me Kakra highway, baby, I need to highways for the kind of machines are not highways for during most of the job. And the highways for my draw we are normal outsourcing into private now so what do you expect? The money. And then at the end of the day, the same officers are sitting there taking huge salaries. Consultancy.
Except for Juma or Moyeno.
Oh, Maza.
One of them highways. And highways labels are Juma
what the more
Obi.
One urban roads.
You see, me first we have to look at the issues. Now I hear broad in horizon and the money be brave honoma Obi. Say you GD say, okay, we are consultancy, I don't have any problem. But the point is that the number of the staff need go on. Where you were thinking, say at the time, na say Jumana na yenim say no muyen. Why do you have the same staff sitting there?
And that means I will say time and or more higher contract nibi no.
Yes.
Numbers are never as staff no. The same numbers now.
Go and investigate it. It's still there. It is also cut. I agree. It's also best supervisor. Oh, you're engineer, huh? Instead of you sending about 9 engineers and now road, you know. Now 1 engineer can do just a road, you know.
Yeah.
Huh? True. And go and look at most of the roads. A year, your friend is saying, Saturday, the supervisor, Sika, the mark consultants, top vehicles to go on the side just for supervisory. These are some of the things I'm talking about. The waste. It is money there. Do baby, I mean, you say, was saying, you know, a tray and issue. Near making sure says, I man keep it away, no be a bit to me at trans. And the best save we said, no, can't bought no money near money me. Huh? What you say, I can say, pa, me senior man, my brother Penny, Rama Quatakasa. That's your work, is kind of away.
Because MP said, Omoye initial assessment, they would need 300 million Ghana cedis for 25 kilometers in the area. You see, say idea we are working in tandem from the highways. You bet you like Bissau tons are seen area honumuni idea. It's long overdue. There are some of those people community a good honum by this time say come to me on the road.
Abana azazibu watan.
What do you say? And so to me on the road. No, and yes, you be building the nation budget to that particular area. Because Obi will sit down with Hobia and never to actually Obi will sit down with Hobia and sit down beside Bia. It be all 4 bedrooms, nice self-contained. It is a charge Obi about 5,000, making sure. Huh? Obi.
Charles also said they are prepared. They want government to initiate.
So the government has to move.
Well, there are 18 MPs living in that area.
By this time, the MPs now Mukurano. I say I started charging them on all this responsibility. Because what's that area? Can't you initiate that particular? So the law will be backing to make sure. Say now, as I see, be a ton in a certain enclave, it should be a service plot. You bet me a designing road. You bet me the issue akwakoto. And you tonton sa sino basa. Na you try na you try dani biya keke. Na you can never meet to one. These are some of the problems. It is no
blame omo aite hono. Because the point is land use and spatial planning authority. Because development on every land within the remit of the assembly. Obi.
No, but it's important.
Obi. I agree.
When you raise it, Uberman, Nipa yam,
that is what I'm saying. Say Oba now catch say land developer niema. Assume say when say this is a road. Also pass as in the Ekotwama where ko see down or honom. What do you expect? Into young citizens now, we are also disservice to ourselves.
In airport, Laboni
land use and special planning for
almost our group, survey department,
town planning,
whatever. They are interested in airport, Laboni, cantonment, whatever. And no, interested.
They have been interested. No.
Young fire on Jimmy and Tony.
But I don't cry. I service plot already.
Look at Tetegu. Tetegu is an area and you wonder what on us. You know very well. Yes, in the Densu River, offer Tetegu no ko. Oh, small way, no to go pay tuba.
Yes.
Also for Nyanyano Kakraba, or to go to Yazuko, Dampase, no Wakopum.
in the other coast are done po.
Yeah. Wo boy, weja dam na.
E ho no okogu.
Na evi abana mba ye nto mo na ye dam na. Why just look at that?
No, na say one wo sit down wo ho no. You need a permit to be able to build.
Works of
from the assembly
officer now or assembly or that what
mo reporters.
Yes.
Esif kwan mu.
Yes.
Spread them across Accra, including all these names. I will have cantonment.
Yeah.
Can I go say Tommy this is dining free. I want you.
Yeah, Obi. So never be brave honum. I think sir.
But one other thing, so chairman, and yes, it's your proposal.
The only area open permits. Who sit down. That's open permits. Wenya tema. Under TDC. That is the only organized authority in this country.
That's
the only. Excuse me, sensible, credible. That's it. Juma with their laws. The rest they forget about.
The land,
including the headquarters of lands commission.
The land is owned by TDC.
Only by
the land is owned by TDC.
I think it goes back to the ownership.
Yes.
The land ownership.
The land ownership. You know, serve in prejudice. Land na oman koji will be ho.
And by this time,
they go to the land, the owners of the land, negotiate for it, pay for it, they service it, and then
I think that should have been the first thing Kwame Nkrumah should have done.
But no,
that's what Kwame Nkrumah did.
No, your land
in the whole nation.
The whole nation. No, today Britain and then today US. And all lands are owned by government.
Exactly.
No, another debate. But made the say proposal say highways in times past. Now or more players in the industry or more Sisiano or more changing into an authority, they more like supervise and or more allow private people to come in. If we are to go back to that system, say highways for engineers or more equipment and acquire. That would be
one company is in over.
No. Mama Canada. No, that's not what I'm saying. The American say highway as an authority and one sign engineering company or more acquiring. Then we are stifling a whole private sector almost through this new policy.
Obi, just a minute. Let me. Obi, what at that time, the idea behind it, Bima private sector is for them to also reduce themselves to a certain level of locality. It is a highways by being an okay. It is that time over PWD no money that time egu. Into mono you are coming to a certain community that particular road
more localize you or more
localize you. So the market will still be there for private sector because the experience the private in so they banner. Be to say Kasejan. Me when I was young, Kasejan when be a first Kofodia road. It was a first class road.
80 something.
So to say, maybe at that time, highways have no experience in how to build that particular highways. I agree with you. Say it's still there. The market for the private sector will still be there, but the no doesn't mean that you take yourself completely out of.
Which one will be easy to do? No, you can come in. Yeah, we'll be to me about.
roads,
Yes.
Yeah, grades.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
we have grades. Until you can say a particular grade of roads. Yen farmer, sa Ghanaian
Private sector
contractors. Maybe the next grade, and no call the local, the friends, the government machinery,
yeah, highways,
and then the top grade, and for
foreign experience.
It was being done when the waste and free tax and the Bakunia friends CP, any ABU, money, Limex Bow, near the end, we were still doing.
Our local
highways were
doing this work.
They were doing the local roads.
Even field engineers regiment. Bridges.
Span bridges nowadays.
A year for no, a friend says soldiers.
Soldiers, you know.
I was your friend says special ones.
They
had a more machinery every now and then. Bridges need the kick account. Even in Soto. Now you were emergencies, so just from.
But I don't know why did they stop, especially soldiers.
And I mean, over the years. Oh, I mean, I dream Bonnie being about
it's been
and I say the young family in private sector.
And highways for the enemy. The highways, not almost to a machinery.
Yes, highways. They have they
have their fuel pump.
Warehouses where they stock spare parts for vehicles and they had mechanic shops.
That is why now high fit for near the nine. Oh, come here,
Ghana, we've gone backward.
But I'm happy to inform you there.
It was a complete set of
engineers, the military. When you other companies, they've come together. And when they're saying,
Madam for Bakoye engineer or feeder roads department. Also, Obi, you assemble social commentators to discuss such a technical issue.
Political.
Tell him
it's political. This issue is political.
And now my veteran can't trust a wall. Feeder roads for highways for Ato, our training school. War now, Matono. With all their engineers. Me, that is how I do my assessment. If you think, say me, I'm a lay person, I'm socialist or whatever, social commentator or canon engineer. How can you build a common war? Now you are not war, you are not blog. Where is your expertise? Where is your expertise?
Material says.
Now that's the peer home officer there.
Would you to some way social money technical?
Contractors now
road and wire much monka.
Who do I see Amedito? And you been
yes.
The number of houses I have supervised. What about me feeder?
No.
I built that house from the scratch. I supervised it from the one till it was complete.
Obi, my minister a question back when they move.
And yet, say PhD.
My minister, Obi, my minister a question back.
I hired structural engineers. I hired architects, and I worked with them. When it comes to the supervision, the detailing, and all of that, finishing, I was there.
My minister a question back. Obi, my minister a question back. Let them assemble all the contractors and work room how me road. No, be uncle find a certificate or they call road school, which can match one more or no engineer or two or so supervisor. All those contractors we want to know because if you are talking about the technical, now if I awarded a contract to somebody so being a friend is say war. Let me mention somebody like I know very well, Wajidi Okroma, Kofi Joe. Isn't one of the biggest contractors in this country, road contractors. Road school be no koi.
High microphone when you
That's
all you need.
Oh, answer me and say me see a question. Say the certificate in there say we have to have a degree for somebody who knows the road. And son I see why you want say okay, blind, but the whole work or my sick at the man is on road. The certificate or the road away.
Yeah.
Where is it?
Okay.
My members are catch a Wunyanguna also over feeder routes.
Oh, feeder, neither us your feeder.
More fancy Casam again, also over feeder routes.
Feeder roads.
Ye road or a Monchimonka, you the road or a Monchimonka. Yeah. Let me tell you something. From Nyanyano Nyanyano Kakraba.
Yes.
On the Cape Coast Accra Road yala. From Nyanyano Kakraba right down to Adi Loye Junction and Budubram.
Yes.
Ansan Budubram Goya. Rodi aye Monchimonka for so many years. Rodin waye Monchimonka or your asphalt road
before Budumburam. Yeah, me.
Waye Monchimonka on the cancer there yeah experts. Rodin and the man well I can't in the man got no result.
So no on your one
also Azonto.
No. Or your cars akesa offer don't know.
It is me pede wo there wo na won cat Rodin na wo tubu na wo to them on warrior ngren worry feel and ngren road
asphalt ekogu quota so
and am again
yeah the car fast so 2-3 weeks now start it don't see it
sometimes go I the asphalt in boy the chingom a car for down one nen no oh they expert as
concrete
yeah only in or your feeder road in there road what you get that road tree portals album Cape Coast portals be or Cape Coast road city what in my contract na contract and wa fill portal na or the net film portal na oh yeah not to go to there Tokyo Joe I dey Tokyo Joe in where we chama I get we
we are the concrete
no do one
na mo dey bitumen I saw it tutu na mo dey bitumen na go so and then you are talking about
no nanka omonya ne dey
na concrete no as cement asan ebo asan
you
use concrete
I'm not
talking about buying or coin.
No, we're talking about
the engineers who advise.
Because technical
the
people
person is saying, sir, he's an engineer and we are not picking. We are criticizing their work as engineers. That is it. I don't care which government was in power and that shoddy work was done.
Period.
What I say, it doesn't make sense. Any sense. Say, would they be to me? The patchy concrete road doesn't make sense. Go and see those roads all over.
And you are engineer, you knew engineer pa.
Yeah, but you be call other issues. No, in Ekosiisen, no higher Sempa FM. Into where the initial discussions. I have allocated Jacobs. Kojo Dwasare, Kojo Boatna.